Shalom Yasharallah, this your brother Dawudah, coming back at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and that rule well. And citation and much love for you, Akim, pushing this truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Hey, so here we go with these elections, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I want to jump into this here lesson, because just in my everyday walk or whatever, whatnot, at work and everything like that. A lot of my customers are asking, hey, man, did you vote? Did you vote? And of course, they're all Edomites, which puts us in even if you're not in the truth, right, it puts you in a sticky situation because you see how this election is built. You got basically how they have it set up as white people versus black people in a carnal sense. If you with Trump, you for the, you're not for the, basically Jake, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans because, Trump was running off of build a wall, send these immigrants back, so on and so forth, standing for the Proud Boys or whatever, whatnot. The Joe Biden side with Kamala Harris or whatever, whatnot, they was come out the Barack Obama camp, so-called standing for black people or whatever, whatnot, And so, you have a lot of these people that are asking whatever, whatnot, and, just trying to be at peace with all men, at work. Oh, yeah, I voted. Yeah, I voted. Or I'm voting today or I'm voting tomorrow, whatever, whatnot, that type of stuff. But nevertheless, when it comes down to this, they keep saying this is the most important election. This is the most important election, so on and so forth. Now, in a sense, this is the most important election at this here point in time because of the fact that you have to understand why they have elections. Why do they make you vote for presidents and things when, like we say all the time, hey, man, they already have these presidents, whoever is going to be president in line beforehand. If you know anything about like the Bilderberg group and things like that, you know what I'm saying? They pre-plan who's going to be the president like way before, like, let's just say hypothetically, okay, we can go back in time, like they knew that Barack Obama was going to be president when Bill Clinton was in office. You see what I'm saying? They knew about these things beforehand, all right? They pick and plan these things. You have, forgot what two presidents it was where they was basically talking about who was going to go first and who was going to go next after all these things, all right? These people, this is all WWF, all right? Who has the belt now? Who's going to have this, and that is more or less for ratings and things like that. But the real purpose of the elections, let me slow down real quick. Now, the way that they teach you in school and thing about these elections, if you actually pay attention, they'll tell you about something called the popular vote versus the electoral college, right? Now, in a sense, who was that? Hillary Clinton. This is what was so big about the election with Donald Trump first time. She won, I believe, the popular vote, all right? The majority of Americans voted for Hillary Clinton, but she's not the president because while this so-called electoral college is what got Trump, so-called got Trump in, all right? So even off of those, understanding from that perspective, your vote really don't count, all right? And this is one thing that they got stupid ass Jake talking about some, oh, if you got that mentality, if you don't vote, you vote, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you the real reason why it's important for you to vote and why they're pushing for Jake to vote. It actually is important for, in their eyes, it's important for Jake to vote because this is a, it's like testing the waters, right? To see if you still believe into this here show or whatever, whatnot. So I'll give it to you in a different perspective. You're watching WWF, right? You go back in the olden days, if you was from my era or whatever, whatnot, like when I used to watch it, you had Stone Cold, The Rock, and so on and so forth, right? Now they had the long running beef between Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. Now, if you don't know about this, Vince McMahon owns the WWF and he's like the boss. Then you had Stone Cold, whose character was to be this rogue agent against the establishment and so on and so forth. They had this little group formed with Vince McMahon, the corporation or whatever, whatnot. So you see how they played it, the good guy versus the bad guy type situation, right? Now, in the show, part of the dialogue, it would always go out like this. Stone Cold would always be rebelling against what Vince McMahon would say or whatever, whatnot. He'd be going out there interrupting his cut scenes and whooping his ass and doing all kind of things, you know what I'm saying? Stomping him out, giving him Stone Cold stunners, pouring concrete into his Corvette and everything like that. There was one situation where Vince McMahon was supposedly in the hospital. Stone Cold goes in the hospital and dresses up as a doctor or whatever, whatnot, and beat him with his own bedpan and everything like this, right? Now, as a kid, I was so into this, oh, yeah, go ahead, Stone Cold. Yeah. We don't care about the corporation. All these people are lame, blah, 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 because I was lost in the sauce. I was, their prime target. I was so-called brainwashed. But this is what it was. This is what the point and the purpose was. It was entertainment. As you get older, you realize that wrestling is fake and it's all scripted, right? All these guys in the locker room to have these feuds and fights or whatever, whatnot. They had Kane in Cain and the Undertaker were supposed to be brothers. One of them burned down a family's house and killed the parents, and the other one tried to burn the other one or whatever, whatnot. And these brothers was trying to go kill each other, basically, right? So if you understood that in the storyline, you just, oh yeah, they brothers, they trying to kill each other. Cain can't talk. He got a voice box and everything like this, so he just don't talk. But little do you know that these are all just characters that they came up with. Cain can actually talk. He don't have a real glass eye. Dude is wearing a contact lens or whatever, whatnot. His face ain't burnt like later on in life you saw. He took off his mask. His face is perfectly fine. He can talk perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? And you go into these characters' real names. They're not real brothers. They just so happen to come to the company at this and that. They have a fake backstory. But as long as you're entertained by that, if you're tied into that, you'll keep buying the product. All right, you'll keep buying, so on and so forth. Oh yeah, I want to tune in every Thursday, every Monday to see what Vince McMahon is gonna do, Stone Cold gonna do, Kane Undertaker gonna do. But if you was like, again, I was a child, I was like 10 years old or whatever, whatnot, But as an adult, going to work and everything, I know that you can't really go to your job and cuss your boss out and still keep your job, let alone go and put your hands on your boss, let alone go and pour concrete into his expensive Corvette and still keep your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you believe that, as an adult looking at a little kid, like, yo, bro, if you believe that that's true, then, you in for the ride. They caught you in their entertainment piece. But when you get older and your eyes open up, you realize that they have to do these types of things to keep you to watching their product, to get their ratings, to sell their merchandise, to keep their business flowing. This is a business that they got going. But if everybody knew that this was all fake dialogue and whatever, whatnot, nobody would ever tune in to watch that shit. So this is the exact same thing going on with the elections. Right now you have Jake waking up. You have these quote-unquote whistleblowers, like the scriptures say his tongue's going to fall on his own self, basically. He's going to be exposing himself. Nobody believe. They got, Donald Trump came in with the fake news and exposing all these things. Everybody's knowing about the lies. They try to pull the coronavirus. A lot of people don't believe that. So now you have to understand from the establishment perspective, this is how it's that much more easy. Back in the days, they used to control the masses of people with physical force, the guns and everything, shooting people down in fear. Nowadays, they brainwash you with the media or whatever, whatnot. So it's easier for one man to control a whole nation. Just like, hey, look at the whole globe is on shutdown because of what they say. Oh, man, you're going to catch COVID. You're going to die. But they ain't had to shoot nobody for all that. But nevertheless, they just told you the situation. And you believed it off of that, But now we're at a time now where everybody's starting to wake up from these things. And they're starting to see these things that's going on over them. So now they want to make sure that you still believe in this here system. They want to see that you don't want to. We want to just go our own way, make our own thing, because everybody's waking up to this bullshit. Esau's his secret parts are being discovered right now. All right. But nevertheless, hey, man, now more than ever for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially you that are in the truth. Now is the time for you to go out to the what you call it, the little poll, the election polls, and go and cast your vote. All right. Not voting for Donald Trump or Joe Biden and all these people. No, vote for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. All right, this is who we need to have over us. Now more than ever, we should be hastening and calling out unto our Lord and our Savior to come and reign over us, man. All right, we don't need these heathen. So let's jump into the scriptures and see how this is all laid out, because this is actually all written in the scriptures about all this, basically, having somebody rule over us, right? We're going to start here in Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 14. And when thou art come into the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. All right. Now, see, this is some things that is like Jake's weak spot. We see everybody else doing something or whatever, whatnot. Then we want to go and do what they doing. All right. So real quick, Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6 says, for thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy power. For Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people on the face of the earth. We were separated from all the rest of the people, man. All right, we were supposed to be above all the people on the earth, man. So everybody else is like, if you're a super rich person, right, and you're like, oh, we only eat the finest of the finest foods or whatever, whatnot, all that cheap-ass McDonald's shit, that's for the poor people to be eating, man. We don't eat that stuff. There's a difference between what they eat and what we eat, There's supposed to be a difference. You ain't supposed to be like, oh, I want to be like the rest of the heathen or whatever, whatnot, to be eating this garbage and everything. Like, bro, but they broke and you rich. You can afford all the good food and everything like that, But Jake, this is actually, oh, we want to be like everybody else, But we're supposed to be a separate people, all right? Going back to Deuteronomy chapter 17, in verse 14 again. And when thou art come into the land which Yahweh thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me. All right, so see, we want to be up under the same shit that they up under, right? Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee, and thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. All right, now this going into this here word, we'll just look at the definition. All right, I mean, this is like the simplest terms, right? Ak. All right, Ak or Akia, right? Brother of the same parents, half brother, same father, relative, kinship, same tribe, each to other, reciprocal relationship of resemblance. So this is of your own kin. All right. So this is absurd. Matter of fact, let me just put it to you this way. This is how crazy this is. How about you go over there into the Chinese elections and vote for or North Korea to get Kim Jong-un to reign over you, man? If you try to sell that to any American, why would we want to go and vote in their elections or however they do it over there for them people? They don't rule over us. That's a whole other nation. Why would we want to go into their elections? That ain't going to benefit us. That's for they people over there. This is the same thing we got going on over here. You have to understand that you have like two nations that's living over here. All right. You have Jacob and Esau. This is Esau's kingdom, man. We just servants over in this here kingdom, man. We don't need these heathen reigning over us, man. Of course, we're in captivity. And yeah, they're going to be over top of us like that. But we shouldn't be trying to, we want to have this king over that. No, bro, this ain't our system, man. All right. It says, verse 15 again, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom Yahweh thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. So we're supposed to have one of our own kin, one of our own, basically bloodline. If we was going to have a king over us, it was going to be from our own stock, our own people, man. All right, not no stranger, not no heathen, not somebody from another nation, man. All right, that's just like saying, we don't even want to go there, but nevertheless, a wife and a husband and a wife, the wife shouldn't want another man to come in their house and plow, her or do all these other things. Like, this is my house, my dominion or whatever, whatnot. What you got going on in your house, that's your business. We're going to take care of what we got going on in our house, man. All right, but see, our people, again, we want to be so much like the rest of these people. But again, you have to go back to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We were supposed to be a holy people, all right, above all the other people on the face of the earth, man. We shouldn't be wanting these damn heathen to reign over us, man. All right. So let me go from here to, where is it? Let me go back real quick. This is 1 Samuel chapter 8, verse 4. Then all the elders, oh man. Well, let me just start here for time's sake. Then all the elders of Israel gathered themselves together and came to Samuel unto Ramah and said unto him, Behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like the nations. So again, there we go again. We want to be like the rest of the heathen. All right. We always want to have somebody else over us. And Jake got this in they mind and they mentality, bro. Jake, on the lowest level, man, Jake be like, these our mothers and our grandmothers and shit like that. Even our fathers and shit, the men in our families and things like that. Boy, you better go out there and go get you a good job. Go out here, go work for Coca-Cola. Go do this, go do that. Go to school and get you a good job. Go smile on them white folk face. Go get a good job. Why the hell would we want to be a servant unto these people like that? Of course, we're going to be servants, have to pay tribute to these people. But we give our children the advice to go out here and go get a good job, to go make somebody else super rich in their companies, instead of saying, look, get your shit together and then go create your own business and work for yourself, man. All right. You talk to Jake or whatever, whatnot, and you're like, you have two different choices. Like, hey, man, I'm about to go start my own business or whatever, whatnot. Jake look at you like you got 10 heads, bro. Why would you want to go do that? You better go down to Coca-Cola or Pepsi, go get you a job down there, or a UPS or FedEx or some shit. Boy, they got good benefits down there, because they're happy with having these other people reigning over us, telling us when we can go to break, when we can't go to break, when we can go to the bathroom, how much we going to get paid, and so on and so forth, man. How about you make, get your own business? No matter how long you work at UPS, you can never pass down that position unto your own son, or that wealth, or that longevity to your own family, man. That's just a position. And at any point in time, Esau can fire your ass, man. Let alone we should be trying to strive to get our own business, man. All right. I mean, how simple is it to go get your own lawn business? You probably got a lawnmower, weed eater, and a leaf blower. Start cutting some grass, man. Build that shit up. Maybe you can pass that off to your sons or multiple sons. You got so many accounts, and this shit just keep rolling, man. All right. But nevertheless, this is the mentality of our people, man. Our people right now damn near want to cut your head off if you don't want to go out there to the polls and vote. Oh, we got to vote. We got to vote. This ain't our country, man. None of this shit is benefiting us. It never has. It never will. This is the place of our captivity, man. Stop talking about voting. If you want to be in that voting spirit, how about crying out to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for him to reign over us, man? All right, we need to have righteousness reign over us, not these wicked-ass heathen, man. How we going to go to our oppressor for salvation, man? All right, but yet and still, these same ass people is in church asking, God bless this, God bless America, and pray for... No, look, man. How about having the Lord reign over you, man? You understand that we in all this here wickedness, all right? And who was the one that's promoting all this here wickedness, man? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. What do you think that he was going to do? And evils was multiplied on the earth under his rulership, man. He was given a great sword to take peace from the earth, man. This is what this damn devil was going to do, man. All right. So why are we begging to have, this is that Stockholm syndrome. Why are we begging to have our damn oppressor reign over? All right. Real quick, as a side note, Zechariah, what is that? It's Zechariah 11:5, I think it is. Yep. Zechariah 11:5, it says, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not, man. This is the mindset of these people, man, that's got us in captivity, man. They shoot us down in the streets, do all these horrible things to us, don't want to give us reparations and things like that for all these things. But that's also in the scripture, man. No man will buy us or redeem us out of this condition, save Yahweh shot, man. All right, but nevertheless, these are the people that are oppressors that's ruling over top of us, man. And yet we over here voting for, oh, man, the lesser two evils, man. All right, to no sane person in the world that's starving, man. Oh, I'm hungry, I'm starving, blah, blah, blah. And somebody offer them, well, I got a shit sandwich or a throw up soup. Which one you want, man? Now, if you take either one of them, your ass is retarded, man. You get exactly what you deserve, man. Even though you starving, like, yeah, I'm starving, but I don't want this bullshit, man. I'd wait this shit out and pray to the Lord and have faith that he bring me something that's desirable, man. This is just some bullshit, and that's what we got going on right now, man. I don't want to participate in that. Or they say, if you don't vote, you ain't got nothing to say about it. No, I don't want neither one of these heathen reigning over me, man. I want the Lord to reign over me, man, and righteousness, man. All right? And let's go back real quick. We were reading in 1 Samuel 8. 1 Samuel 8 and verse 5. And he said unto him, behold, thou art old, and thy sons walk not in thy ways. Now make us a king to judge us like the nations. But this displeased Samuel when they said, give us a king to judge us. And Samuel prayed unto Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people, and all that they say unto thee, for they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them, man. All right, and if you got any kind of common sense in your brain, all right, any kind of compassion, I don't even know what the word is for this, right? If you got any kind of sense in your mind, bro, this should break your heart, man. You've rejected the Lord, your power, your God, to have these fucking heathen reigning over you, man. Our people run down to the polls to go and vote and press our people to vote. Oh, you gotta vote, you gotta vote, you gotta vote, brother. Brother, I don't want to hear shit till you go out there and vote. But yet and still, they don't want to hear what the Lord got to say. But yet and still, these damn Edomites, man, you just had Barack Obama, man. If y'all believe in that bullshit, like, why didn't he save your ass, man? After that, y'all should have been like, you know what, fuck it, man. This shit ain't for us, man. We finally got the one black president we've been looking for, and this nigga ain't did shit. We don't believe in this. That should have been your wake-up call then, man. All right? But now, look at the conditions we in now, man. All right? By now, you should be crying out unto the Lord, especially with all the shit that didn't happen in 2020, man. But see, like the scripture say, the rest was blinded, man. If our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that is blinded, man. The God of this earth blinded they ass, man. All right? So, hey, man, this is the worst shit ever, man. I'm gonna read that again. 1 Samuel chapter 8 and verse 7. And Yahweh said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people and all that they say unto thee. For they have not rejected thee, but they have rejected me, that I should not reign over them. All right? So you don't want to believe in the truth. You want to believe in these damn lies and these heathen, man. You want these heathen to keep shooting your sons down. Matter of fact, none of you niggas got no rights to be out here protesting about Black Lives Matter. Stop shooting my sons down. We want equal pay. None of you niggas got shit to say. You can't ask for shit in this kingdom, man. Not if you out here voting for these niggas, man, because these niggas is the ones who put you in the situation that you in. The reason that you asking them to stop shooting you, no justice, no peace, is because you got these heathen reigning over you. The reason you got shitty jobs and unfair pay is because you got these heathen reigning over you, man. The reason you still in these hoods and these projects is because you got these heathen reigning over you, man. All right, so you can't be asking for shit. You can't ask for no reparations because these are the niggas who took the shit away from you in the begin with. You can't ask for your oppressor to have your shit back, man. Let's just put this in hood talk, man. None of you niggas in the hood would think that this is common sense that Ray Ray from down the block then broke into your house, stole all your flat screens and your radio, broke into your car, stole all your shit, your rims. And you really gonna go down the block to Ray Ray house, not gonna do, hey, Ray Ray, dog. Hey, man, can I have my shit back, player? Come on, man. That don't make no sense. Ain't nobody in the hood ever did no shit like that. But see, you niggas is out here asking the so-called white man and his white man system and his kingdom to be nice unto you, to give you something. But you was brought here to be his servant, his slave, man. All right? You have to understand these prophecies, man. All right? But see, our people are so goddamn blinded that they don't, bro, this is why the Lord's got to destroy 2/3 of our people, man. Because, hey, if the Lord was to extend this time, man, niggas would still be out here voting the year 5,000 for these goddamn heathen, man. And it'll just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And they'll still be voting for these damn heathen, man. All right? Continuing on. Verse, oh man, let me just get through this as quick as possible. According to all the works which they have done since the days that I brought them up out of Egypt, even unto this day wherewith they have forsaken me and served other gods, so do they also unto thee. See how people rebellious, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, Ray Ray from down the block that broke into your shit and stole all your shit. Now you want to go work for Ray Ray to go take your TV down to the pawn shop and bring all the money back to Ray Ray. None of that shit make no sense. So why are we doing this with these heathen? These heathen stole everything from your ass and you still want to go and promote these niggas to be in charge of you? You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. Verse 9, now therefore hearken unto their voice, howbeit you protest solemnly unto them and show them the manner of the king that shall reign over them. We're going to read about Ray Ray from down the block. And Samuel told all the words of Yahweh unto the people that asked him of a king. And he said, this will be the manner of the king that shall reign over you. He will take your sons and appoint them for himself, and his chariots to be his horsemen. And some shall run before his chariots. And he will appoint him captains over thousands and captains over 50s, and will set them to ear his ground and to reap his harvest, and to make his instruments of war and his instruments of chariots. And we will take your daughters to be confectionaries and to be cooks and to be bakers. And it will take your fields and your vineyards and your olives and even the best of them and give them to his servants. Again, Ray Ray from down the block then broke into your damn house, right? Stole all your shit. Now you want to go, oh man, I got to go make me some money and go buy me a new TV. Hey, Ray Ray, cuz you got some work for me? Yeah, player, I got these TVs I need to get rid of. Can you go take them down to the pawn shop, see if you can sell these TVs? Hey, Ray Ray, that like my shit. Yeah, nigga, I stole it up out your house. Now go sell it for me real quick. And you don't make no profit off of it. You done finally worked and got you some more shit. Ray Ray back in your house stealing some more shit, man. I got to put it to you niggas in this here terminology because, when we read out the scriptures, y'all seem like y'all don't get it, man. Y'all seem like y'all just don't get it. But when you put it into that term, hey, Ray Ray done stole all your shit and then that's what we just read over. He gonna take your sons and your daughters and make them your slaves and everything like that. Eat the fruits of your labors, man. And this is the condition that we in. This is why we ain't got shit right now, man. This is why generation after generation, we still out here renting and, living off Section 8 and everything like this. Hey, man, this ain't a place for us to come up, all right? This is not our rest. This place is polluted. It's going to destroy us even with a sword of destruction, man. If you're going to vote for anything, man, hey, look, bro, we're going to all face the east and call out to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that he may save us up out of this motherfucking place, man. That's the only thing we should be voting on, man. All right? Let me keep reading. Verse 15, and he will take the tenth of your seed and of your vineyard and give to his officers and to his servants. See? Taking all the fruits of your labor and paying it off to their people, man. Certain places you paying the majority of your paycheck off in taxes and everything like that, not to fix the roads or whatever. Hell, they paying your taxes paying for these police officers that's gunning your sons down and shit like that. And you can't get them fired. You can't get no money up off of them. You can't get shit up off of them, man. You paying for your own destruction, man. All right? And he will take a tenth of your sheep, and ye shall be his servants. This is what we keep voting for these niggas to do, man. All right? And you shall cry out in the day because of your king, which you have chosen you, and Yahweh will not hear you in that day. That's exactly where we at now. This is why you niggas is out here telling us something. Oh, we need to vote. We got to vote. We got to vote. We got to vote. We got to vote. Bro, let me read it again. And you shall cry out in the day because of your king, which you have chosen you. So we mad, as a whole. Jake mad as a whole because the so-called oppression that the so-called white man did to us. But y'all niggas still out here voting, man. All right? It says, hey, just imagine that if no Israelite voted or went down to the polls, registered for voting or whatever, whatnot, and they actually had to, of course that don't even matter, but it would be some people would like question like, damn, none of these niggas is voting or whatever, whatnot, so on and so forth. We could be like, nah, we ain't voted for none of this shit. We not with this shit, man. All right, they would have to come out with some kind of cover up or some shit. Like, nah, this is just these white folks over here doing all this shit. We could blame all this on y'all, man. This is what y'all been doing, man. We ain't voted for none of this shit, man. We don't want none of you heathen. No, we ain't voting for that shit, man. We gonna separate ourselves. We not down with this shit, man. All right. Verse 19. Nevertheless, the people refuse to obey Samuel, and they say, nay, but we will have a king. We will have a king over us, that we may be like all the nations, and that our king may judge us and go before us and fight our battles. So again, man, you were supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, a separate nation above all the other nations on the face of the earth. You were supposed to be the head, and they were supposed to follow you. But yet you want to be down there with the rest of them, man. All right, you supposed, you didn't got promoted to the boss of the company, the CEO or whatever, whatnot, the owner of the company and everything like that. It's your job to go out there and hire folks and whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And now you becoming a janitor or something like that or whatever, whatnot. But like, bro, you supposed to be the boss. How the hell you done gave up your position? I done gave you a company, and all of a sudden you done gave the company away? Come on, man. Come on, man. Really? This is what our people are doing. Oh, shit. Let me go back. 1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 18 and 19. And said unto the children of Israel, thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, I bought up Israel out of Egypt and delivered you out of the hand of the Egyptians and out of the hand of all kingdoms and of them that oppressed you. And you have this day rejected your power, whom himself saved you out of all your adversaries and out of all your tribulations. And you have said unto him, nay, but set a king over us. Now, therefore, present yourselves before Yahweh by your tribes and by your thousands, man. Hey, man, just by reading this, man, this is why 2/3 of you niggas going to be utterly destroyed, man. You see what the Most High, the Most High is destroying this whole fucking planet of all these nations and all these people. He bringing his judgment out because they touched the apple of his eye, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But what you niggas is doing? Nah. We want 4 more years. We want these Edomites to keep going. So what? These niggas can keep killing you? The Most High is annihilating these goddamn Edomites for your ass right now, but yet and still, you still want to vote for them. The Most High is like, no, nigga. I'm about to come and have Yahushua reign over you, but you keep rejecting Yahushua. You rejecting living in palaces and in kingdoms and having reparations and slaves and all the money in the world and having everything. Bro, you rejecting all of these things, man, just to be in hell, man. All right? Hey, man, you about to be released out of hell, but we want to stay in this motherfucker, man. You done got arrested, for a little small-ass little bullshit crime where you gonna get out of jail the next day anyway. But yet, nah, bro, I want to stay in here. I want to stay in here with the rest of the life. It's like, bro, we just arrested you. You just got pretty much like you was public intoxication. We just got you in the holding cell till you sober up and we're gonna let you go. We're not even really arresting you and booking you in jail or nothing. But your dumb ass want to stay in here like you a lifer or some shit like that, man. But that's what our people are doing right now, man. All right. Let me go from there to I'm about to close out, man. This guy, man, our people is destroyed. This is Psalms 2 and 6. It says, yet I have set my king upon my holy mountain of Zion. I will declare the decree. All right. So, hey, Yahweh is the one that's reading the results of these elections is who's going to reign over Israel, man. It says, I will declare the decree. Yahweh have said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. All right, now this is being spoken into Yahushua, but we can read that in I think Romans 8. All right, we are the children of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Spirit beareth witness. We joint heirs with Hamashiach Yahushua. So if we joint heirs, we gonna reign with him, man. All right, so if the Lord told Yahushua to ask me for the heathen in the uttermost part of the earth, man, what you think we finna inherit, man? All right, but you niggas don't want this shit, man. You niggas is down to be having no jobs taken away from you, evicted out of your bullshit ass apartment, kicked out on the side of the road, no kind of help, no nothing, and these niggas to call you dirty ass niggas and kill you. And this is what you niggas is choosing, death over life, man. All right, bro. Let me just keep reading. Verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them into pieces like the potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling, man. All right? Hey, this is who we supposed to be serving. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right? Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish from the ways when his wrath is kindled but yet a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Who you putting your trust in, man? You running down to the elections. Hey, man, woe unto you that put your trust in Egypt. Oh, we didn't vote for Donald Trump because this is my Lord and my Savior. He going to save us up out of this, man. He going to make shit better for us, man. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, she going to make it better for us, man. Kanye West, he going to make it better for us, man. Whoever else you going to write the fuck in is going to make it better for us, man. But yeah, you don't want to listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Our only Lord and our only Saviors, man. They're the ones going to make it better for us, man. Ain't no heathen out here going to make it better for us. Why would they want to make it better for us anyway, man? That ain't our house, man. That's like you living next door. You know, you live next door to some, you know, your neighbors and shit, and they kids they don't really eat that well or whatever, whatnot. They wearing some little whatever kind of clothes or whatever, whatnot. You don't go over there and make it better for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's their situation or whatever, whatnot. I got to take care of me and my household and my kids. I got to worry about feeding my kids and everything like that. I mean, it ain't my fault that their parents is a junkies or whatever, whatnot. I want to keep feeding them candy every night so they can go get high and everything. That ain't my responsibility. That's their kids, man. Let me take care of my kids, man, before I give up all my resources over to them. Then they just fuck off with it, man. All right? We're going to close out here with this, man, because this is what the Lord finna do to 2/3 of you niggas, man. All right? Luke 19 and 27, man. I love this right here. All right? Hey, this is what Yahushua say, man, if you don't want to vote for him. Luke 19 and 27. But those my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me, man. And that's 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, this is your death sentence, man. All right, so with that, Lord willing, say lesson was edifying unto the elect. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught us his truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you, Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity over the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions to feed and edify the elect. Hey, instead of saying, you know how they say, go Trump, hey, go Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, man, to the end, everlasting. Shalom.